Hey, welcome back guys, it's Chi. I'm a frequent YouTube user. I go on YouTube to scout things out, a lot of how-tos and sometimes for entertainment, things like that. And now that I'm a YouTube creator myself, I feel like I gain a lot of value sharing my knowledge with people. Like I enjoy it, it's kind of weird. Even though not that many people end up watching my videos, I just really enjoy putting them out there, knowing that I'm putting out great content, real content that is helpful, that can help someone build a business, right? So I look for other YouTubers for inspiration, to see what they've done to grow their channel. And I ran into Stephan. At first, looks like a great channel, looks like there's a lot of content. I browsed through it, 1.8 million views, he must be doing something right. Obviously he is, and he's built a really good YouTube channel. I clicked on a video, it's super clickbait. It says stock market collapse of 2020, right? So I thought, hey, maybe this guy knows something that I don't know. But there's nothing on there that talks about stock market collapse. In fact, it's just him rambling for 16 minutes and wasting 16 minutes of my life. I mean, that's 16 minutes wasted. And I don't think that large YouTubers who have that big of a following should take that practice. This is obviously a AdSense money grab because there's like 5-6 mid-roll ads in there. And sure, I understand that he's there to make a living, but at least provide some value to people and not just ramble for 16 minutes and talk about nothing. In the video itself, he can't really decide which group of investor he wants to be in. So one, he talks about investors who are doom and gloom, who are all afraid of investing. And on the other side, he talks about investor who sees this as a huge opportunity to invest, to double their money. And he can't really side with each. And so his investment strategy and the advice that he wants to give out to the community is just buy and hold, cost price averaging, buy, hold long term. But that doesn't make sense, you see, especially now in this type of environment. And he goes on saying that nobody can predict what's going to happen. There's no accurate way of doing it. And he cites some Reddit article that, again, we'll get into that in just a second. But if that were true, how does guys like Warren Buffett makes more than the S&P 500 over and over again? How does Warren Buffett become a billionaire from just investing? It's because he uses logic, rational thought. When people invest in companies, when they do it professionally, they have to see that that company brings value, that company is going to stay, that company is going to grow. And you want to invest into that, okay? So temporarily, in this type of environment right now, what companies took the biggest hit? All the airlines, right? Now, do you think airlines will shut down in the future, that nobody's ever going to fly again? Probably not, right? Probably at some point in time when things cool down, coronavirus becomes, in the backstage, people forget about it, just like they forgot about H1N1, people will start traveling again, right? So that means there is a huge opportunity right now. And airlines is probably one of the biggest discounts you can find in the market right now, okay? For one, that's just one example. And we can take a look at other examples. Because of all the shelter in place, you have companies like Zoom blowing up because this is a technology that is in need right now, right? It enables people to speak together, hold giant conferences without being face-to-face, without people risking their health or their life by catching the virus or exposing themselves to other people if they're infected, right? Zoom still allows the world to function like the way it was without people meeting. These are stocks that are blowing up right now, right? And if you put some money into it, you're more than likely going to make money. He goes on rationalizing, saying that that's not possible. You're better off just cost price averaging, putting a couple hundred into an ETF fund over a very, very long time and you'll outperform everything. No, that's not true at all, okay? That's not true at all. You'll make some money because at the end of the day, that's what stocks does, right? It hedges against inflation. Companies have value, they generate value, so money goes up. At the long run, most people make money if they invest that style. But, I'm upset that he's saying that there's no way you can invest and time a market and things like that. Not true, again. You can find things that bottom out, put some money into it, and see it go back up, okay? You just have to be smart about it and find companies that have a need, okay? So here's another example. Back in '08, the entire financial industry crashed. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, everything crashed. Their prices were at an all-time low. Did they recover? Yes, because there is a need for these types of companies to exist. There are plenty of companies right now that you can buy at a discount, okay? And you can time it. This is a great opportunity, and the time to invest is right now. And you don't need to cost plus average over 40 years or whatever he's saying. That's nonsense, okay? So if you want to make a quick buck right now, it is a good opportunity, and it's a fact, You can come back, check this video 2-3 months from now. If you check the airlines, probably a year from now, it's going to be back up to where it was, right? So these are true. This time and time again, this exact scenario has played out on the stock market over and over again. It's just whether or not people have money to make that investment. And if you are new to investing, you should never invest money that you can't afford to lose, okay? So whatever you put in, just be prepared. At the worst case scenario, you could lose it, but this is a better time than you would normally have to invest. And that's what I have to say. At first, I was a subscriber to his channel, but after that garbage, I just know that, he's just there to spew nonsense, not give any practical advice, and that's just upsetting, but it is what it is. So if you guys want to learn something real, I have real practical advice in this channel. For instance, how you can buy a house, no money down, real method, step-by-step that works, how to repair your credit, go from 600 to 800, real method that works, how to fly first class free, and many, many other things that I can show you, and it's all step-by-step, 100% works, and you can follow along, okay? If you enjoyed this, just like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about Graham Stephan, or tell me what you want me to cover, and I'll make those videos for you guys and teach you everything I know. If I can do it, you can too.